Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is a Aldi food shop for two people and meal ideas. I do these once a month, which is when we do our food shops, and you guys seem to enjoy it, so here is another one. If you are new to my channel, then please do subscribe. My name's Katie. I make 2 videos a week, one on a Wednesday and one on a Sunday. And just to give you a bit of background, excuse the broken bin in the background, just to give you a bit of background, so I do the food shop, well we do the food shop for just the two of us, but we do live in a house of 5 if you include little baby Evie. So I'll just show you what we've got. Also, disclaimer, I say this every time, but we do a food shop where we do it for about a month. This is probably going to last us about maybe just under a month, so 3 weeks or so. So I'll just give you a pan. Also, something I just wanted to address. Now, I've had a few people say this to me about, obviously I've just explained that we live with 2 other adults and a baby, so where do we put all of our food? Because obviously, as you can see, this is quite a lot of food. So I thought I'd just show you. So we have obviously the fridge and the freezer, but down here, this is our cupboard that we put it all in. So I put everything in here. We mainly keep everything in here, and it's normally quite organised, but as you can see, Jason's been in here, so it's all a bit messy. I've also had people ask where we put things in the fridge and the freezer. So we do share a fridge, which is this here. So we do share a fridge with Jason's partner. That's not right. I'm Jason's partner. Jason, who's my partner, his brother and his brother's girlfriend. But we do also have our own fridge freezer in the garage, so we store anything with a long date I put out in the garage, and the freezer. So we have got a freezer here, but that is what Matt and Chloe use, so we use the one in the garage. So I thought I would just clear that up. We do also have this drawer here, which looks like it's got a lot in, but we share this drawer with Matt and Chloe, so we also have that. And also we have an understairs cupboard which we keep things in, but it's tidied it basically, so it doesn't look that great at the moment. But I just thought I'd clear that up because I've had quite a few people ask me about where we store everything, and I realised that I've never actually addressed it before. We live in a townhouse. Is it? No, it's not a townhouse. Is it? 3-storey house. I think that means it's a townhouse. I don't know. But we live in a 3-storey house. Also, I don't think I've ever addressed, I'd had a few people ask me this. Someone messaged me on Instagram, and another couple of people have asked me as well. So we just share the kitchen. It's the only thing that we share in the house. I just don't think I've ever spoken about it before. Just never thought to think about it. But yeah, let's get on into the food shop video and I'll stop rambling. If we start over here, anybody that has watched this kind of video before will know that Jason is a snackaholic, shall we call him. So actually, I'm going to start with these random bits up here. So I've just picked up some more washing gel, some paracetamol and some ibuprofen, 2 of the bubble bath. We love a bath, so I always buy 2 of these. I also have a bit of a thing about buying things in 2, so you might notice that. I picked up some deodorant, which is kind of balancing. And also, I just thought I'd give some body spray a go. I always keep this in my work bag, my handbag, and also the car. So I thought I'd give that a go. Back to the crisps. So we've got some bacon rashers, 2 lots of salt and vinegar crisps, just normal. I picked up some Thai sweet chili crisps for me. Jason wanted some beef hula hoops, and he's also got his Ringos as well. People always laugh, and Jason hates the fact that I tell you all about how much he snacks, but that's just the reality, sorry, of living in a house with Jason. I then picked up, so this is I've kind of sorted this into categories. So this all here is cupboard, then you move on to fridge, and then we've only got one thing for the freezer. So coming back over here, so I picked up some hot sauce. This is actually for a recipe. Then got some mayo, because we go through mayo like it's going out of fashion. I picked up some golden syrup porridge. Where it's getting colder now, I like golden syrup porridge because it's sweet. I did also pick up my breakfast biscuits. Fun fact, when I was away in Manchester at the weekend, last weekend, Alicia said that she didn't know what breakfast biscuit was, but that's what it is. Then we picked up some Choco Crackles, because we were both talking about Cocoa Pops the other day and fancied those, so we thought we'd give the Morrison's ones a go. So as I said, we shop in Aldi, but we do go to Morrison's for anything extra that we couldn't get in Aldi. So we picked up 2 lots of pain au chocolat, which Jason likes, I do like as a treat as well. So we've got 2 packs of them. Jason picked up some Pimbles, some Dreamies, which are like Milky Way. Everything's just kind of falling now I've lifted something. Now I mentioned these before, and I said to Kerry and Alicia about them when we were in Manchester. These are like the Candy Kitten sweets, and I'm obsessed with them, and Jason is also. So I picked up every flavour they did, so strawberry, pineapple, and somewhere around here, not quite sure where, I'm sure we'll come across them, but I can't see at the moment, is the watermelons, but I'm not quite sure where I've put them. So moving on, so we've got some long grain rice. Oh, Jason picked up some cookies. So I've got 2 packs of the long grain rice. I used to buy the boil in the bag rice, but I found that it wasn't that great, so I just buy these because they're really cheap as well, and you can get them different flavours. I picked up another egg fried rice because we have used one and I always like to have 2. Creamy lasagna sauce, I like to keep one of those in the cupboard, and I have also got the tomato one, which is here. So the tomato sauce for that. They're always handy to keep in the cupboard because 9 times out of 10 I do always have mince. I got 2 of these, which are the creamy cheese mug shots. These are really easy whilst I'm working from home. Got another pack of cookies. Jason picked up 2 packs of Jives, which are just like Twixes. He loves those. I picked up some bread, some orange and pineapple squash, some sweet chilli sauce because we had run out of sweet chilli, some tomato puree, always got to have some tomato puree in the house. I then picked up 2 different types of baked beans. Now I have addressed this before, but we actually eat, if we're eating baked beans, so say if we were having chips and something with baked beans, we buy the Branston ones. That's the ones that we like. I'm quite fussy with them. I just prefer the taste of Branston to Heinz. Don't kill me, that's just my opinion. But I put baked beans in things such as spaghetti bolognese, so I pick up the Aldi ones so that I don't, which are obviously a lot cheaper than the Branston ones, so it's cheaper. I then randomly picked up these as we were by the till, the double chocolate mocha instant sachets. Now I love a good mocha, so I'm hoping this is going to be nice. It says they're new, they're the Aldi versions. I don't think they were particularly expensive. Then got 3 cans of chopped tomatoes. So these, I already have 1 can, so I've got those. Jason picked up some of his Kinder chocolate bars, which he loves. I got a fajita kit. This is the smoky barbecue one. These always remind me of my brother because when we were at home, he always used to make us smoky barbecue fajitas. I have tried the Aldi version of the fajita kit, but I feel like it's not as good as the old El Paso, so I always get that one. I've then got a tomato and herb pasta bake because I always keep one of those in, and we used it the other day. I've got some Worcestershire, I can never say it, Worcestershire sauce, as we ran out of that, and we also ran out of soy sauce. I picked up some panini rolls. I wanted some ciabatta rolls, but the only pack left it was open, so I didn't want to get them. These are for some steak things that I'll tell you about in a bit. Picked up some eggs. We eat a lot of eggs in this house. Moving on, so I've got some bananas and some potatoes. Moving on to fridge. First thing I picked up, now I've mentioned these before, but these are the smoky barbecue ribs in Aldi. We really, really like these, and they always have such a good long date on them. Let me show you. Where is it? Yeah, so they've got the 23rd of October, so they're a good one to keep in where it's near and we need to go for a food shop. I then picked up this. So this is the 2 kilograms of chicken breast fillets. I will split this up and freeze some of it. Moving on, Jason picked up some chicken and chorizo pate. He's got into pate recently. I'm not quite sure where it's come from. I then picked up some bacon. Now, I know that I have mentioned this before, but I don't like bacon, but I'm going to try and like it again because I used to like it as a child. So I've got a recipe which you'll see shortly that's got bacon in it. I then picked up some halloumi because I really want to make some like halloumi fries, or just have grilled halloumi because halloumi is always good and always reminds me of my kind of sister-in-law, Chloe, who we live with. Sister-in-law is easier to say, she loves halloumi. Then I have got, let's go up here, just picked up some cheese. We always get the extra mature cheddar, I just love it, strong cheese. We go through quite a lot of cheese. I picked up some Greek style natural yogurt because I have this when we have fajitas. I have that with it, whereas Jason will have mayo. That's again because my brother got me into it. I've then got 2 packs of 5% beef mince. I always get the 5% one. Not quite sure what happened to my voice there. Then picked up unsmoked gammon joint. Again, I always pick up a gammon joint because they also always have a good long date on them. So keep that and cook that nearer to when we need to go shopping. I picked up some red onion, caramelised red onion sausages. These are really nice. I then got myself 4 cheese tortellini, and Jason, I got him chicken and bacon tortellini. Jason did come with me, but as in he wasn't present when I picked those up. To go with that, I picked up tomato and mascarpone pasta sauce. So we'll both have one of those each, and then we normally have it for lunch the following day. Moving on, while we're in Morrison's, always got to look at the cheapy aisle. I just picked up a cheese and onion sandwich, which was 28p rather than £1.10. So that'll keep till tomorrow, and I'll have that for lunch. We then picked up a cheese and onion quiche. Now, I'm sure I have told you guys about this before, but if you don't know about the cheese and onion quiche from Aldi, you need to get to know. It is really, really nice, and I would recommend it. Sometimes I cook it up as a lunch, and sometimes we have it as a tea, but love this. I then picked up some garlic chicken Kievs. I normally buy the frozen ones, but I went for the fresh today. I don't really know why, just did. I then picked up some thin cut beef steaks. I also got some melt in the middle smoked haddock fish cakes. Some coleslaw, again, need to get to know about the Aldi coleslaw, really, really good. I then picked up these. Again, I normally buy these frozen, but I thought I'd go for these ones today. So I picked up myself the chicken ham hock and leek pie, and Jason, I picked him up steak and ale. So I thought I'd give them a go, and that'd be nice with mash. I then just picked up a little bag of iceberg lettuce. That is to go with the fajitas, but Jason won't eat it, so there's no point me buying a big bag. I then picked up some split pots, although this looks like it's burst. Something's burst. So I've got some split pots, which are just like corners, the biscuit ones. I picked up 2 lots of milk, so even though I only do we only do the food shop for the 2 of us, we pick 2 lots of milk up for the household because we go through quite a lot of I was about to say we go through quite a lot of house, we go through quite a lot of milk. And then finally, for the freezer, the only thing this time is some crinkle cut chips, as we have run out. So I'll give you another bit of a pan back across of what we got, and I will then show you our meal ideas. Okay, so this is my meal ideas and shopping list, little sheet that I use. I try and set these out into sections, so this is like cupboard section, fruit and veg, bread, etc. Then meat, and then refrigerated. So if I just talk you through the meal ideas. So I've laid out for 20 boxes here. One of them we will be getting a takeaway, as we'll be doing that on Saturday. And also I've picked up some extra bits that weren't on the list, like everybody does, I'm sure. But I'll just run you through what ideas we've got. So I've got spaghetti bolognese, that's a firm favourite of mine and Jason's, we absolutely love that. I've got the Nando's spicy rice and chicken. So I saw this on Pinch of Nom. I'm going to give their Nando's spicy rice a good go. Chicken fajitas, fish cake and chips, sausages and mash, Philly cheese steaks. So that is what the panini rolls are for, and also what the steak's for. creamy garlic chicken with rice, Hunter's chicken with wedges, so that's what I'll be using the bacon for. I do like barbecue things, so I'm hoping that I won't taste the bacon too much. A Sunday roast. I might just do chicken with that because we've obviously got quite a bit of chicken, and we've also got some chicken in the freezer. Gammon, egg and chips. Tomato, chorizo pasta. So we've got some chorizo in the cupboard, and that is one of that is Jason's speciality. That's the one that he always goes on about that he can make. So we'll be having that at some point. Then got burgers with chips. We've got some burgers in the freezer, so thought we could give those a go. Then got chili with rice, barbecue ribs, chicken Kievs and chips, and then tortellini with tomato and mascarpone sauce. I did pick up some garlic bread, but I've just realised that I haven't unpacked that, so I'm not quite sure what I've done with that. So that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and also follow me on Instagram. My handle is in the description, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.